Hello, lovely people out there. This is where I start. I'm Miss Ukonu, and I welcome you back to another series of Brain Bugs. And if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and to hit the notification bell that you might be notified on every of my new videos. And for all my returning subscribers, I say very big thank you. God bless you. And just like I always say, if there's any topic in particular that you'd like me to treat, don't forget, leave it in the comment section down below. And today's Brain Book series will be considering the topic that says mistakes add value to you, not mean reduction. Now we need to know that mistakes are the experience that makes you more valuable. And as a person, we need to know that when you make a mistake as a person, it doesn't put you down or it doesn't make you less, but it gives you a new experience. Now it makes you even more perfect because you tend to learn the things that you don't know before. Because when you rise, that the same thing that you've done that made you to fall, the same thing you're not going to repeat the same again. Now you need to note that it is not practice, they say, that makes perfect, but it's been said that it is in mistake that there is perfection. Now we learn from mistakes, and these are the things that makes us perfect. Now you are not bad because you make mistake, rather you fail because you refuse to look at the mistake that you've made and to learn from it. Now you need to know that failure can lead to unexpected success and valuable lesson. Now it is very important to learn from your mistake and keep trying. There are several examples they are bound. Now we need to note that, for example, now Thomas Edison is famous for saying that I have not failed, but I just found out 9,999 ways in which it will not work. Now the same thing with Alexander Fleming. He said something. He said accidentally he discovered penicillin, which is a very important antibiotics. And how did he discover that? Now when a mold in 1928, when a mold containing one of his experiments, he noticed that mold presented the growth. There was a growth in that mold, and it led into development of the first antibiotics, and that is how penicillin came about. Now the same thing, Oscar Wilde will always say that experience is the name that everyone gives to mistakes. Most times when we make mistakes, we realize that I've garnered more experience. And that's why we need to note that a lot of things that get bad, they get even better and more expensive. Now when you look at milk, when milk gets bad, it turns into a yogurt. And when you compare the value of milk and yogurt is more valuable than milk. And when that milk even gets more bad, it turns into a cheese. And that's why we need to know, comparing the value of cheese and comparing the value of yogurt and milk. Cheese is more valuable than yogurt, and yogurt is more valuable than milk. But this is something that got bad. Ordinarily it should be thrown away. What does it tell us? It tells us that our mistake does not mean that we are not good enough. It means that there are other things that we need to learn from it. Now we need to know that mistakes are inevitable. And failure is a universal thing of human experience. The key to everything we need to note in mistake is acknowledgement. Learn from it and then move. Mistakes are opportunity for learning, and even it brings about creativity. Now we must note that when milk, just like I said earlier, when milk gets bad, it turns into a yogurt, and the same thing on and on, just like a cheese. Now when you make a mistake, don't be defensive. It's a sign of a closed mind. Most of the time when we make mistakes, we try being defensive about it. It shows that your mind is closed. Now we need not close our minds to the mistake. Own up to your mistakes and move onward with it. Now on your breakdowns. Most times I like calling mistakes breakdowns. I like calling failures breakdowns, because these are breakdowns of the things that you could not move forward ahead with. Now you need to own up to your breakdowns. It's a sign of maturity and professionalism. Most of the time why we don't own up, because there is no maturity yet and there is no professionalism in it. Now both of which are powerful tools in achieving success. When you own up to your breakdowns, breakdowns, it brings about maturity, and it brings about professionalism. These two tools are very important in qualities in attaining success. Winston Churchill has once said that he failed so many times in politics, but at a time when success was needed, at a time when people really thought that he was going to make it during the Second World War, now he won. And what does that show gets to tell us? That when you make mistakes, or when you fall over and over again, it doesn't mean that you remain there. The same Winston Churchill said something. He said, failure is going from one setback to another setback without you losing enthusiasm. And that's one thing we need to note, for you not to lose enthusiasm in the things that you do just because you experience certain hitches. You need to keep on pushing forward. That you are falling doesn't mean that you cannot make it. It just means that the angle in which you tried it is not the best. There's still other ways in which you can try it, and it can still work for you. Therefore, let's note that mistakes are the value to us and not the other way around. Therefore, let's own up to our mistake in order for us to attain the height of maturity and professionalism. Activate your brain box today. Thank you.